Let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted something, not just because you need it, but someone else has it? A new phone, branded shoes, or even a better musical instrument. Let's be honest. How many of you have felt that small pressure? Today, I want to talk about a growing problem. Comparison culture, especially through social media, is pushing us to buy things that we do not need, and it is quietly costing us more than money. In the past, people bought things for survival and comfort. But today, people's purchases are mainly driven by comparison. We scroll, we see someone with a new phone, or even a better vacation or lifestyle. And suddenly, what we already have feels smaller. Nothing changed about our phones, but our satisfaction changed. Because comparison changes recognition. And recognition. And this is not just a feeling. According to 2023 Bankrate survey, 48% of social media users have said that they made an impulse purchase after seeing a product online. And 57% of those buyers actually regretted later on one of those products. Think about it. A lot of people buy products impulsively, but most of them regret later. Now, here's a deeper issue. It is not just about regret. It is what we give up. Every unnecessary purchase is not just money spent. It is a future choice lost. So imagine this. Um, you buy something that's $10, but you don't really need it. Like it's a limited edition mug, but it works exactly like a regular mug. So now that may feel small, but do that 10 times. That is $100. And do that next month, then it is $1,200. Then that $1,200 a year you wasted could be savings. It could have been emergency money. It could have been a meaningful dinner with your family. Small spendings feels harmless, but repeated spending changes your future. Money is not just spending power. It is future freedom. And I've learned this something else at school. Students began comparing phone models. At first, it was just jokes, like, your phone is old, why haven't you upgraded? People laugh. But suddenly, something changed. New group chats were created. Some were added, some were not. I remember hesitating before I took out my phone from my pocket. Not because it didn't work, but I didn't want to feel judged. That's when I realized when belongings depend on what you own, comparison turns into pressure, and pressure turns into spendings. And this leads to three serious consequences. First, financial stress. People spend beyond their limits to maintain only their image. And second, long-term instability. Money is only used in short-term validations, and it disappears from long-term security. And third, and most dangerously, it reduces self-worth. When confidence depends on what we own, it becomes fragile. People start measuring with brands instead of values. So what can we do? I'm not saying that we should not buy things completely. That would be unrealistic. But instead, we have to change how we decide. First, schools should teach financial literacy, including opportunity cost. Students should understand how a dollar spent is not a dollar saved. And second, you should practice the 14-day rule. If you want to buy something, wait 14 days. Then if you want it after 14 days, buy it. If you forget it, well, congratulations. You just saved money without trying. Now, third, we must redefine success. So, instead of asking, what do they have? Is to ask yourself, what am I building? Because at the end of the day, we are not just buying products. We are choosing between validation and stability, and pressure and freedom, and comparison and confidence. We are trapped in a spend now and regret later situation. And think about, am I just afraid of being left behind, or do I really need that product? Because belonging should not have a price tag, and your future is more worth than a trend. Thank you.